Oh boy, we got a haul here. Let's check it out. But it is a beautiful day. I'm gonna go hunt some cans. Before we do hunt some cans, I do want to introduce you to my special sidekick guest today. Now, I've always wanted to introduce this guest, and I've always wanted to dive with this guest. Problem is, in California, I would just dive too long, but today, we're not gonna dive too long, so obviously we're gonna combine videos to make it a good video. We're not gonna dive too much. The reason why is it gets dark a little bit earlier now, and I wanna take this special guest out on a special hike. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you my #1 lady after my mom. Say hi to the guest, Bria. Yes, my baby. So, we're gonna go cruise some cans. And no one's gonna think anything of me. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, look at this dude with a cute dog. Oh, he cool. Oh, he grabbing all our stuff, all the free stuff, but he cool. Got some nice couches up here. Let's see what's up. Hang over here for a second. Okay, we got a nice little, this black rack thing is an IKEA. We got a folding chair right next to it. Those couches do have slip covers over the top of it, but this is like a laundry hamper divider on top of the couches. Alrighty, that was actually not bad. Nice little piece. I'm gonna ponder on that one. It is a little bit larger than I would need for my laundry room, so I'm gonna ponder on that one. I'm not gonna say no, but I'm not gonna say yes. So if you are wondering, I am already planning another trip back to California. To be honest with you, 1 year, it was like almost a year on the dot when I went back. And like 3 days of diving over a week period, it was just so good. Now you're like, Chris, what does that mean? That means that diving was unbelievable. That means that I missed that diving. And God willing, I have a big prayer, big goal. I'm gonna work smart, and God willing, with the Lord's blessing, I will winter in California, summer, fall. Did we already see this? Some sort of bed thing? Like where dogs climb up into it? I would like to winter in California. Bria says she would too. No, she actually is a trooper. She really likes the snow. She runs around and has a really good time. Okay, we got some more couches over here. Hold on. We got a little couch here, no cushions, and a piece of glass. Bria says that she could probably be pretty comfortable on that couch. And I'd be like, hey, I do not blame you, señorita. And I know we've talked about it before, but this time change, Colorado says they weren't gonna do it. But then supposedly they have to be like if the government, like federally, I don't know. I thought we weren't gonna change the clocks, because this dark at 5 o'clock business is terrible. And I forgot my headlamp too. I brought all my snow gear. It's actually a really beautiful day. Don't really need any snow gear right now, but I'm not saying you won't in an hour from now. Well, I had to come through on my promise. Stinkabinks told her I was gonna come for a walk. Look at how gorgeous this is. Absolutely stunning. Only one here. Other 2 cars just left the parking lot. This is my secret spot. I won't say the name of it, but this area right here is very low key. Everyone else goes to the more popular trail systems. There's like 2 other trail systems. This one for walking your dog, taking a hike. Love it. Look at all these trees too. I'm gonna call the city, see if I can come and dig some of these up. Take a look at this. Nice, just beautiful bench here in the park. Beautiful. There's Stinky over there. Now coming back around here, look at this. Look at this view. We literally just saw a deer. Bria tried to chase it. Luckily, she was on leash. But the idea, what I'm getting at here, is that no matter where you live, yes, I live in Colorado, and this is literally 15 minutes away from my house. Even when I was in California, you have to make it a priority. And what my brother and I like to say, come on, baby. What my brother and I like to say is you have to sometimes fight for this time or schedule it, because the weeks can just fly by. A lot of people dream. They look, they go on Instagram, they go on YouTube. People are experiencing these things, but it takes effort the older we get. Back in my college days, we used to go snowboarding 3 days a week. If I went snowboarding 3 days a week right now, nothing would get done in my age. Because, you have to work. But not to mention, 2.5 hours each direction takes up a long period of time. So what I'm getting at is find what makes you come alive and fight for those things that make you come alive. And if you're married, if you have a family, invite your family into it and also find out what makes them come alive and encourage them and do those things with them. If your wife likes to play pickleball, play pickleball. If the husband likes to mountain bike, then maybe it's not going to be as aggressive, but do small trails like this and learn and enjoy it, and you'll have a fantastic time together. Bree and I, well, she really has no input, but we're just running the streets together. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous day today. A little chilly outside, but inside a car with the temperature gauge slightly in the middle, slightly less than the middle, putting a little bit of warmth in. What's that? What's that? That is a small dog cage crate. Now with that said, I've been diving a little bit later, not too much later, but a hair bit later than I normally do. The problem is, after the time change, oh goodness gracious, you got to be careful with the sun. That sun can be gnarly. So do be careful driving around looking at cans. You got to make sure that you spot everything. Some tires and car seat back there. Gamer rocker. Little shoe rack broken. Gamer rocker's kind of cool. And then big ribbed up dog bed. Oh boy, we got a haul here. Let's check it out. Okay, there's a parking spot right here. We got a nice lamp, airy carpet rug, some stuff to pick through. Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump out and pick a little bit for sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking absolutely fantastic. That one is a little bit tricky to film up close. I should have obviously used the Snapchats. I just don't think I've used them or charged them in quite a while. Typically you don't need it, but it is nice, especially when you're digging inside of cans. Now with that said, that was a very nice haul. I was able to pick it for definitely a few minutes, and we got a lot of goodies in the back. I got a nice, beautiful lamp. I got this box, this banker's box full of goodies, batteries, airsoft BBs, all sorts of goodies, computer cables. That was a great little haul. I just took the whole banker's box, had a pair of Michael Kors jeans right on the top. The skateboard is mine, so ignore that. But the lamp is really nice. And overall, that was a nice little score. So of course, we will be digging through that for wrap up. And to be honest with you, those are the kind of hauls I love. You know, sure, I don't mind little picks where you just jump out, you grab a couple something or others or one bicycle, but what really gets my blood flowing and what I really get excited about is when there's boxes and you're digging through it, and it's that treasure hunt. And the treasure hunt obviously was much better in California, but if you can get some nice treasure hunts in Colorado every once in a while, and I'm gonna be praying more. I think there's power in prayer, and I'm praying that the dumpster diving gets better here. But after my last few trips back to California, it's just like I crave some great diving, man. And you know what got the great diving? California. Is this the same couch? This might be a new one. Oh, some shelving over there, a little end unit there. Still no couch cushions. That might be the same one. You know what I would love to find? Tesla. So, in regards to the used car market, it is falling, it is dropping, and if you have been on the sidelines waiting to purchase a pre-owned vehicle, your time is here or almost here. I am getting some advice and some recommendations, and there's some great channels on YouTube regarding pre-owned market. There's a great channel by a father and son. They do updates about really great tips on buying new and used automobiles. It's like YAA something or other. It's an older father and his son. Great content. People are saying to wait till the first quarter of 2023, but I am looking at Teslas in Colorado, and then I look at Teslas in California, and the prices are dropping to pre-pandemic levels, which is awesome. So I got to save up a little bit more. And the reason why is, again, if you've been following me for a while, I don't do debt anymore besides the house. The house is the only debt that I have, and I want to keep it that way. I do not want to go into debt for a pre-owned automobile, even though it's a Tesla. So I'm saving up. We'll save up a little bit more and God willing, get a really nice deal on a pre-owned Tesla, and we'll pay cash. And just a quick tip for you regarding that, the only way to get ahead is if you live below your means. What do I mean by that? I mean, the way I used to live, it was literally paycheck to paycheck. And if you've heard the study, I think it's like 40 or 60% or 50% of people making 6 figures a year live paycheck to paycheck. That's a lot of money. And to push it paycheck to paycheck, like something fishy going on there. And so what I mean by that is when I used to live in California, a ton of money went to rent. A lot of money went to a car payment. And if anything happened, God forbid, car broke down, your car needs new tires, you needed to go on that emergency trip to go visit someone, God forbid if they're in the hospital, there was no money for it. You put it on the credit card, then you go into a lot of debt. So what I'm getting at is this is where it takes humility. You got to get a place that is less nice, and it's not going to cost as much. I'm not saying going living in a bad part, but live in a good part of town, but don't get crazy. And you got to be humble. You got to drive around an older automobile while you save up cash. I'm driving around right now a 1997 4Runner that I'm actually borrowing from my sister-in-law. Thank you again for letting me borrow your car. And then I got my van that I'm building out for van life. But it's nothing fancy, because would I like to have a car payment and drive around a fancy-dancy Tesla right now? Absolutely. After I rented one in California, oh yeah, better believe it's real nice. But it's gonna feel so much better when you pay cash. All right, a few things down here. I think I'm gonna go take a closer look. I don't know what this is all jammed up down here. I don't think that welcome mat, I think that's for the stairs. There's a bunch of stuff here, and then there's some wooden chairs right over here I wouldn't mind taking a look at behind that red bin. Okay, look what we got here. A Verizon pouch. Got some football cards. Randy Moss. We'll grab that. What's this? I don't know about that either. Yeah. We got some baseball cards? I think we got some baseball cards here. Let's see what we got, folks. Let's see what we got. There you go. Some old Broncos cards. That might be worth some bucks. Kind of a junk drawer here. What is that, a gift card? I didn't know about all that. Let's see what else we got in the junk drawer. Yeah, a lot of interesting stuff that you don't want to be messing with. Little baby gate. Let's go see what that is over there. This is kind of nice. I think it might be broken though. But a little wood bed. Let's see what we got over here. Baby gate, tie, airy carpet rug, little chairs, little kids' chairs. What's this? Is that a generator? What is this? Generac Impact 36. Oh yeah, I think that's a generator. Who knows if it works? I'll leave it be, but that looks like a generator to me. Headboard actually looks pretty decent for not kind of an older wood one. Then a little shoe shelf here. Well, folks, you never know what you're gonna find. I'm glad that's in the trash, and I pray they quit. I'm just gonna call it tobacco, but obviously you adults know what that is. That was not a 3M full face respirator mask. Very interesting, and it is, now I know it is legal in Colorado and California and many more other states, but because it's legal, doesn't mean you should do it. With that said, I did grab the baseball cards. And those are definitely from my childhood era. I think those are definitely in the 90s, I believe. So maybe I'll look a few of those up, see if anything is worth anything. If not, we'll give them away as like a fun Secret Santa gift. Don't let the party stop, guys. Hit one of these videos, continue to watch, and we'll see you soon.